If your idea of comfort food doesn't include crispy fried chicken, buttery biscuits drowning in gravy, and desserts layered with bananas and custard, it might be time to head south of the Mason-Dixon line. Southern food isn't just a menu. It's a unique identity that hits differently, and if you haven't tried these essentials, well, bless your heart. Fried chicken and waffles. Fried chicken is widely considered the South's greatest export because it has all the qualities of the perfect food: crunch, juiciness, and saltiness. While you can eat it straight from a paper bucket, pairing it with buttery waffles creates a heavenly combination that works for breakfast, lunch, or a late-night snack. Biscuits and gravy. If you're in the mood for a warm, hearty meal, you haven't lived until you've stuffed your gullet with flaky buttermilk biscuits and meaty white gravy. The gravy is made by browning pork sausage and using the savory drippings to whisk up a roux with flour and milk. It's heavily seasoned with black pepper, which gives it those signature speckles, and it's so filling it'll make you want to take a nap immediately after. Carolina-style barbecue. When we talk about real barbecue, the Eastern North Carolina style is a legendary category that does not mess around with any of that tomato or ketchup nonsense. This tradition involves cooking the entire hog low and slow over wood until the meat is so tender it barely holds together. The sauce is strictly a vinegar-based concoction with a fistful of pepper and salt, providing a spicy and tangy kick that sets it apart from the sweet sauces you find elsewhere. Shrimp and grits. It is funny how a dish that began as a humble fisherman's meal called breakfast shrimp turned into a southern beauty queen found on every brunch menu. We have the Gullah Geechee people along the coast to thank for this magic, as they use simple, local ingredients to create something that makes your palate sing. To do it right, you need plump, salty shrimp served over a bowl of creamy, stone-ground grits. And don't you dare use that instant mess south of the Mason-Dixon: chicken and dumplings. For a truly comforting meal on a chilly night, nothing beats a massive pot of chicken and dumplings bubbling away on the stove. While the concept is simple, getting the dumplings just right is actually a kind of art form that takes practice. You don't want them undercooked and soppy on the inside, but you also don't want them to be so overcooked that they start falling apart in the broth. Fried green tomatoes. Fried green tomatoes are a Southern icon that became famous nationwide thanks to the 1991 film, but Southerners have been making them for decades. The secret is to use firm, unripened tomatoes that are picked before they turn red and soft. You slice them thick, soak them in a mixture of buttermilk and hot sauce, and dredge them in seasoned cornmeal before frying them in a cast iron skillet. They are best served piping hot with a spicy remoulade, or even sandwiched between country bacon and white bread. Beignets. Beignets are the official state donut of Louisiana. And while they are most associated with the French Quarter of New Orleans, their roots actually go back to ancient Rome. These airy, square pieces of yeast dough are fried in hot oil until they puff up into beautiful golden pillows. Once they are out of the fryer, they are generously dusted with powdered sugar and should be eaten immediately while still warm. Brunswick Stew. There is a massive amount of controversy over where this hearty, tomato-based stew originated, with both Virginia and Georgia claiming the title. This thick stew typically features lima beans, corn, and a mix of meats, and the base includes barbecue sauce and hot sauce for a little extra heat. It's the kind of smoky, robust meal that can take the chill out of any wintry day, especially when served with a side of crusty bread. Banana pudding. No one is quite sure which wicked genius first invented banana pudding, but we should all be grateful for those velvety layers of vanilla custard and ripe bananas. The hallmark of this dessert is the spongy Nilla wafers that soak up the custard, and it's often topped with a cool whipped topping or toasted pecans. Chicken fried steak. Finally, we have chicken fried steak, which is a tenderized cube steak that is battered and fried just like chicken. This dish is believed to have originated in Texas as a product of German and Austrian immigrants who adapted their traditional Wiener Schnitzel to the local beef. It is traditionally served drowning in a thick, creamy white gravy made from the pan drippings. So, which of these Southern staples is your absolute favorite comfort food? Let us know in the comments, like the video, and subscribe for more delicious food rankings.